All right, let's talk about something huge. Have you ever really stopped to think about what happens when AI gets as smart as us? Or even smarter? That's the whole idea behind artificial general intelligence, or AGI. It sounds like sci-fi, I know, but understanding it is absolutely crucial for where we're headed. So let's get into it.
I mean, really, it all comes down to this one massive question. For decades, this was just a cool idea in movies and books. But now, it's being worked on for real in the labs of the biggest tech companies on the planet. And the answer, well, the answer is going to change literally everything.
Okay, so first things first. Let's get on the same page about what we're actually talking about here. What makes AGI so different from the AI you and I use every single day? So here's the deal. AGI isn't just a smarter Siri. It's the grand goal of creating a machine that thinks like us, flexible, creative, adaptable. It's not about being a champion at one thing, like chess. It's about being able to learn and solve any problem a person can. It's pretty much the holy grail of AI research. And you can see that difference right here. The AI we have now is what we call narrow AI. Think of it like a specialist. It's a genius at its one job, whether that's translating languages or driving a car. But ask it to do something outside that job, it's lost. AGI, or strong AI, is the total opposite. It's a generalist. It's designed to think on its feet, to have common sense, and to learn as it goes, just like we do. So, what's on the shopping list for building a real AGI? Well, it's got to have these core human skills. We're talking way beyond just crunching data. It needs to get abstract ideas, understand how the world works, and this is the big one. It has to be able to use something it learned in one area and apply it to a totally new one. You know, that's something we do without even thinking about it. And if, or when, we manage to build it, the payoff is almost impossible to imagine. The arrival of AGI won't just be an upgrade. It'll spark a revolution in, well, pretty much everything. Let's start with healthcare. Imagine an AI that could scan every piece of medical research ever published, and then use that knowledge to diagnose a disease years before symptoms even appear. We're talking about creating new medicines in a fraction of the time and performing surgeries with a level of precision that's literally superhuman. Or how about the world of finance? An AGI could analyze the entire global economy in real time, predicting market shifts and managing risk in ways we can't even comprehend today. It would completely rewrite the playbook for business and economics. And education could be transformed. Think about it. A personal tutor for every single person on Earth. One that knows exactly how you learn and can explain any topic in the perfect way for you to understand it. It would make learning incredibly personal and effective for everybody. And when we look up at the stars, AGI could be our ultimate explorer. It could run entire missions to Mars or beyond, all on its own, sifting through mountains of data to help us unlock the secrets of the cosmos. But maybe the most important thing of all is that AGI could be our best shot at solving our biggest problems. Things like climate change or managing global resources, problems that seem so complex and overwhelming right now. An AGI could see patterns and solutions that are completely invisible to us. So that all sounds pretty amazing, right? But, and it's a very big but, actually getting there is a whole different ballgame. The road to AGI is blocked by some seriously massive hurdles. First off, there's just the raw power needed. The amount of computer processing it takes to train today's best AI is already staggering. For a true AGI, we'd need, well, way more. We're talking about breakthroughs in hardware that haven't even been invented yet. And then there's the data itself. You know the saying, garbage in, garbage out. Well, an AI is only as smart and unbiased as the data we train it on. If all its knowledge comes from one part of the world, you're not going to get general intelligence. You're going to get a very narrow, biased view of things. To truly understand humanity, it has to learn from all of humanity. So look, this isn't about finding one magic bullet. It's a whole checklist of major breakthroughs we still need. Things like unsupervised learning, which is basically getting an AI to learn the way a child does, just by observing the world. And another huge one is explainable AI. We have to be able to understand why an AGI makes the choices it does. If we can't open up that black box, how can we ever really trust it? All of this leads us right to the elephant in the room, the questions on everyone's mind. So, how close are we? And when it finally gets here, what happens to us? Honestly, if you ask 10 experts when AGI will arrive, you'll get 10 different answers. Some really optimistic folks think we could see it as early as 2030. Broader surveys of people in the field often point toward 2060.
but plenty of others think it's still a century away or more. The truth is, nobody really knows. And that deep uncertainty is what makes this next debate so incredibly intense. It feels like we're standing at a fork in the road. One path leads to a future where AGI solves our biggest problems. The other path, well, that one ends with us losing control completely. And these fears aren't coming from just anywhere. Listen to what Stephen Hawking said. He warned that once an AGI is smart enough, it could start improving itself, redesigning its own code, getting smarter and smarter at a speed we couldn't even follow, leaving us behind in an instant.
Elon Musk has put it even more bluntly, calling it a fundamental risk to the existence of human civilization. He's basically saying the threat level here is on par with something like nuclear war. It's that serious.
But here's a really crucial point. Neither Hawking nor Musk ever said we should just stop all AI research. That wasn't their message. What they were screaming from the rooftops was that we need to be smart about it. We need rules. We need guardrails. We need government regulation to make sure this powerful technology is developed safely and for the good of everyone. So that's where we are, standing on the edge of creating what could either be humanity's greatest tool or our very last invention. Is this the thing that unlocks a future beyond our wildest dreams, or is it the beginning of the end? The choices we make right now in the next few years are going to decide the answer.